Face off won by the Storm around the top of the circles. Hughes' shot goes wide of the net. Hynam from the corner, back to the point, looking for a tip in front. That got blocked. Hynam's backhand through the 5-hole. It's in the back of the net. From a seemingly nothing play, you can't leave Tyler Hynam alone in front like that. And from an innocent backhand, it squeaks through the wickets. Morrow sends it in front. Blocked, drop pass. Hynam on a half-spinning backhand. Shocks everybody and Robson in that. As it squeaks through the pads and trickles in to the back of the goal. Constable trying to force it up the wall. Turning shot sticked by Robson into this half-wall position. Amorosa from below his goal line. Looking for Luciani. Blaze are in behind the back. Luciani going to the back door, tipped in. And a rush play from the Blaze sees them level on the scoreboard. Luciani turned it past the pads of Tendek with a pass from Jurgens. As we're looking at it, busting down the left-hand side and going straight to the front of the net was Luciani, and he made easy work of that pass all the way across. And just have to redirect it past the pad of David Tendek. Usually frequents us here in the Storm shelter, being told to hurry back and hope you're on the mend. Blaze meanwhile on the power play win the draw, go across the zone, back to the top of the point, big blast, tipped in front and score early on the power play past Tendek. The traffic in front was too much, and a quick move around at the top of the umbrella setup. Pass from Talberg, shot from Clements, tipped in front and past Tendek in the net. Not sure if Hopkins got the final touch on it. Luciani was the one camped out in the slot. Johnson wins it back, stepping through his Hughes, forced by Jurgens, check coming in. Jurgens lost his stick and away go the Blaze, 2-on-1. Shot picks the top corner and Blaze make it 3. I think it might be the third goal it is for number 61 Alessio Luciani. Breaks in 2-on-1. Erdholt takes away the pass and Tendek loses out on the blocker side as Luciani shoots across the face of goal and picks that top left hand corner. Pinpoint accuracy from the number 61. Plays catch along the blue line, steps inside, dishes back to Johnson, kicks it to his stick, didn't have a shooting lane. Storm out to the front of the goal, quick shot and it's in the back of the net. Derflinger on the 5-on-3 man advantage makes it 3-2. And he'll take the handshake line, left in acres of space out in front of Robson. Thought he might have tried to go across the crease. Instead picks a corner and finds a hole through and past Robson to get a tally on the board. Just what the doctor ordered as we watch again. Derflinger shoots low, blocker side. Robson had all that near side covered up. And Derflinger fakes him out. And finds a way through. Blaze trying to slap it out all the way down. Erdholt stops it up. What about the drop pass? Gets forced to turn back. Pass through the neutral zone. Hynam's in, cuts to the middle, quick shot. Rebounds there. Diving loose in the blue paint and put it back in the net. Storm have done it. They've tied the game on the man advantage. It wasn't pretty, but they won't ask how. They'll just ask how many. Hynam cuts to the middle, shot comes in, the rebound's there, scrambled away and bundled into the back of the net. trying to see from the replay who got the final touch. I believe it might be Stephen Johnson. Excuse me, Dawu stopped that up in the neutral zone. Away he goes, in over the red line, in and over the blue line, driving down the boards, stops up in the corner, twists and turns, rides the check, still with possession. All the way through, across, shot, put it in the back of the net, back-to-back goals! Back-to-back power play goals! So I'll let you soak in the atmosphere and watch again on this top-down view. Gloves it down and taps it in. That's Craig Martin with goal number 4. It is going to be reviewed from the officials, but from that replay, it does look like that Craig Martin gloved it down. They're going to double check and see if it didn't go in off his hand clean. That he did touch it with a stick before crossing the goal line.
There will be a video review to see if the puck went over the line by a body part.
So you get to see what the officials are seeing. Cheers go around the storm shelter as the replay up on the big screen. You're watching again from the top down view. You see it in slow motion. Robson out of position, glove down from Martin, swept in with the stick. Seems to be a very clear decision. The officials not wasting any time. They're making their way back out. We'll wait for the point. And it's official! A few oohs and ahs come around from that chance. Storm trying to regroup in the neutral zone. Panthers stacking the blue line. Will be after it in the corner. Big hit along the boards in the arm in the air from the official in the neutral zone as Tyler Hynam took a run at someone along the end wall. Can't see a number on the Panthers jersey. It might be Wickers or it might be Zombor Garat. Still not up to their feet now, they just are. Excuse me, it wasn't Hynam, it was Hughes. Uncharacteristic from the number 92. We've seen a lot more physical play from Hynam this season. But Hughes exerted himself physically. Wonder if that checks inside to the behind the goal cam down there at the main entrance end. 3 minutes and 42 to go. A quick hello to Izzy. For all the girls in the group chat watching the game and enjoy the commentary in the Storm TV product we put out. Thank you so much, Izzy. Thank you for having us on. Cheering on the Nottingham Panthers. Officials want to look at this again. They're going to go and take a look on the replay, so we'll get a chance to see what they see, and hopefully we can get some information as to what they want to look for. The play is under review, so I can only imagine that they've assessed it for a major penalty, and then are going to try and see if it stays as a major penalty or if it gets demoted down to a minor. It was Buns, excuse me, Davis Buns, that takes the hit from Hughes. Seems to glide into the hit, but it's all numbers that you can see in front of Hughes. I understand you want to make a physical play, but pick your moments. And when you see those numbers, you've got to hold off. Doesn't look good in my eyes, folks. This might be a 5-minute major for the number 92 and potentially supplemental discipline as well. Officials have their ruling and making their way back onto the ice. We'll wait for the match night announcer Aidan Millen. It is going to be a boarding call.
The call after review is penalty against the LA Construction Manchester Storm. Number 92 Ryan Hughes received a 2-minute penalty for boarding. That's penalty.
So just a 2-minute minor. Can't connect through the neutral zone, and Wickers has it. Hynam picks his pocket, can't get it to Johnson. Bobbling, bouncing puck. Will it fall kindly for the Storm? No, Wickers gets it ahead. To the blue line ahead for Alfaro. Alfaro stops up on the half wall. Sends it to the goal line. Back to the point with Zek. He activates from the point and goes around the back of the goal. Goes for a quick pass out into bodies, and it's bounced in. We'll have to watch from at least the overhead cam or behind the back of the goal to see how it finally ricocheted in. But with that crowd out in front, you put it into the mixer and something might just bounce your way, and it has for the Nottingham Panthers. Good teams find a way, and that one bounces in, and it's the first one on the board, and it's Panthers that take the lead. Panthers clear the zone once more. Back with it is Estevez. Erdhart steps around the goal, gets away from the forecheck. Up this near side goes Estevez. Shot top corner. Gino Estevez had the sights dialed in and goes over the glove hand of Jason Grande. And between those two, they did all the work themselves. Estevez to Erdhart, steps around the net, gets the breakout pass up this left-hand boards as the Storm go on the attack to the left-hand side of the ice. And Estevez snipes that one from out wide over Grande's shoulder and into the back of the goal. Panthers do scramble over the blue line, have Doherty making his way to the front of the goal. Trying to go inside, outside was Fozier, that one taken away. Player goes down in a bit of a heap at the side of the goal. Not sure what about. Gets the retaliation and the arm goes straight in the air from the official. The Storm bench. I haven't seen the penalty box door open, so as of now, Storm are on the power play. And another review. The officials are going to look at this back to see if they have missed the call. Looks like for now they are calling Joe Morrow over to the box, so they are going to call a penalty on Morrow. Again, I'm not sure whether it's a major penalty that they're reviewing to potentially put down to a minor, or a minor penalty they're trying to bump up to a major. In the period break, I will try and get that information for you as to, because it's not the benches that have called for this review, it's the officials that have called for this review. So we'll watch again. Fozier tries to go inside, outside, loses a stick, gives a push to Morrow. Then Fozier goes down. The stick of Morrow clearly in and around the body of Fozier. And then the retaliation, of course, we know that that's been called, and the number 18 will sit for 2 minutes or less. although the penalty is not yet on the board. So we'll get full clarification once the officials are happy with what they're going to call. I think what they're actually trying to look at is, what does Joe Morrow do right there, right at the side of the goal? Not sure if it's clear, if it's a hook or anything else that they're looking at. A big thank you to Panthers commentator Jono Bullard, saying that the officials, if the officials review, they have to have called a major penalty, so it can only go down to a minor penalty. That's what we saw earlier in the game with the boarding call on Ryan Hughes. So at the moment, Joe Morrow is sat for a major penalty, and the upshot is either going to be they stay with their call of a major penalty, or it gets lowered and reduced to a 2-minute minor. Thank you very much to Jono Bullard for the quick information, and I hope you're enjoying the stream, Jono, and company, of course, as well. Officials make their way back out. There's no hand signal, so we'll wait for Aidan Millen to let us all know. That point, to me, sounds like he's gone from the game. The cross-check will stand, and Joe Morrow is headed out of the playing surface and to the changing room. Oh, you can clearly see it there from behind the goal cam. Invites the pressure from the Storm to Griffiths, can't take the one-timer. Panthers out of the zone, trying to get around the defence. Tendek comes out to try and make the save, chips it ahead, and an error from Tendek. Got to the puck first, but his clearance ahead and out of the zone only found a Panthers stick. Left him scrambling in no man's land. Tried to dive back into position. We've seen him make a few paddle saves throughout the season, but trying to send it in front, goes around the back of the goal. Stepping down from the point is Garcia to put pressure on. In behind the defence go the Panthers. One-on-one with Tendek, forehand, backhand in the back of the goal. Tendek got a piece, but it wasn't enough. Got a piece, but not a whole slice. And the Panthers double their lead, 3-1 on the scoreboard. Tendek thought he had it under the arm, under the blocker. Tried to squeeze, but didn't squeeze hard enough, and it trickles in. Garcia back up the wall. Dawood trying to chop it out of the zone. Alfaro takes the play away. Fossier back in front. Goes Doherty, backhands there, and these Panthers players just have a sixth sense to find each other. Blind backhand pass to the slot and deposited in the back of the goal. The next goal came from those in the road whites. Garcia was in the vicinity, but couldn't put the pressure on enough. And Panthers deposit it in behind David Tendek.